My father forced me into an arranged marriage. I told him I was gay, hoping to escape. He ignored me, and my so-called crippled husband turned out insanely handsome. When I was pressured into marriage, I snapped and blurted out that I was gay. So what if you're gay? You still have to get married. And just like that, I was forced into an arranged marriage with a man everyone said was ugly, old, and crippled. 2 or 3 months ago, my father suddenly went mad about my marriage. Within a single month, he had arranged more blind dates with half the women in the northern half of the city than I could count. I met every single one of them, until I couldn't take it anymore. After a heated fight with him, I stormed out, finally managing to breathe a little until his calls started chasing me down again. Are you going to get married or not? I was sitting in a bar, bass booming through the speakers, but his voice still thundered through the phone. No. I won't marry. I've lost so much sleep over this. If you won't marry, then I'll work myself to death on the night shift instead. I could picture him, face flushed purple with rage, spittle flying everywhere. I snorted. He roared back, if I have a heart attack, you'll regret it. I squeezed my eyes shut, trying to hold back my anger. Glancing across the bar, I noticed 2 men kissing passionately in the corner. Suddenly, an idea sparked in my mind. I lowered my voice and said, listen, I'm gay. I can't get married, just as I hoped. Silence fell on the other end. I smiled in satisfaction, ready to hang up, when his voice returned, trembling but resolute. So what if you're gay? You still have to get married. Dad, I just told you I'm gay. You think I'm joking? I don't care if you're straight, bent, top, or bottom. This wedding is happening. I was left speechless. When did my father become this progressive? And what was that about top and bottom? I didn't even understand the terms myself. He muttered on, gay is fine, less trouble picking. I heard Adrian Cross is gay too. You'll marry him. I almost choked. Who? Adrian Cross? Are you insane? Adrian Cross, the man who ruled over North City like a king. Wherever he went, people bowed their heads. He was infamous for taking anything and anyone, men or women, with no restraint. The rumors about him were terrifying. Only in recent years had he supposedly retired from his wild lifestyle. But none of that mattered. What mattered was my father wanted me to marry that old Wolf. From the background came the sound of glass shattering, followed by my father's nervous cough. Not an old Wolf. I saw him once, from afar. Couldn't see his face clearly, but he still had plenty of hair. And what about his crippled leg? So what if his leg's crippled? That just means he won't run around on you. Good, it's decided then. I sneered. Decided? You think you can arrange something like Adrian Cross? Don't worry. Leave it to me. With the little wealth I've scraped together, getting you in front of Adrian Cross is already a blessing for 3 lifetimes. And you still complain. I brushed it off. No way was this happening. A few days later, it was my father's birthday. Corals aside, I was still his only son, so I had to show up. I brought a gift, attended the so-called birthday banquet that was really just a circus of sycophants, and sat in a corner fiddling with my phone in boredom. Until my father suddenly appeared, dragging a man with him. The man had thick dark hair, striking features, and stood tall with every limb intact, exuding a natural air of nobility. My father called out, Nathan Reed, come here. I frowned. What trick are you pulling this time? I muttered, glaring at my father. Before I could say more, the man beside him spoke, his deep, mellow voice like aged wine. Hello, I'm Adrian Cross. We were soon ushered into a private room. 3 people, 3 corners, forming a strange triangle of tension. Adrian spoke first, calm and decisive. The wedding preparations are complete. An invitation will be sent to you in advance, Mr. Reed. Just make sure Nathan arrives on time. My father grinned from ear to ear. Excellent, excellent. Then I'll trouble you, Mr. Cross. Nathan has a terrible temper. Please take care of him.